And guys, talk about the next match. Let's move on. Let's move on to the next one. And this one will be with Liverpool, Brighton and Hove Albion. The Liverbird versus the Seagulls. Let's talk. Liverpool smashed Manchester United 5-0 in their last game. What a resounding victory there against their bitter rivals. And they beat Preston 2-0 in the EFL Cup. For Brighton, they lost 4-1 to City at home. And they also lost in the EFL Cup after drawing 2-2 to Leicester, but losing 4-2 on penalties. What happened last season between these two teams, you may ask, man? Was there a win in there for Brighton? I think so. Brighton and Hove Albion picked up their first ever win against Liverpool last season. So there's a first time for everything. And they actually went unbeaten against Liverpool last season, believe it or not. A 1-1 draw at home November 28th. And on February 3rd, on a Wednesday, they went to Anfield and defeated Liverpool 1-0 at Anfield with a 56-minute strike by Steven Alzate, who will not be available for this game. He's injured. Too bad, Brighton fans. But that was a spirited performance, though. Very good performance. You had the likes of Salah, Firmino, Thiago, Milner, Wijnaldum on the field. But to be fair, Henderson was in the centre-back position, along with Nat Phillips, Kelleher in goal, and Alexander-Arnold. This would be a totally different Liverpool team that Brighton will be facing come this weekend, okay? Before that, in the previous 8 Premier League matches before last season, previous 6, Liverpool won every single game, right? They really dominated this fixture. And even in the cup matches where they played Brighton before in 2012 and 2011, they dominated Brighton. And I bet if we go back in history, that we're not going to do right now, Liverpool have been getting a better Brighton and Hove Albion for some time. Okay, so was a one-sided fixture? Not anymore. Brighton would actually fancy their chances of picking up something from the Reds, who are red hot this season, the only team in the league unbeaten. And as Ryan LFC said earlier, one of the only teams around Europe unbeaten as well, right? Where they are yet to lose in the Champions League, yet to lose in the League Cup. And when Ryan said that, I was like, what are you talking about? But yeah, he's on to something, though. He's definitely on to something. So, yeah. Liverpool, man, on fire, the talk of the town right now. Mo Salah, man. Mo Salah. Big up to the boy, Mo Salah. And there's been some news that came out saying Mo Salah to be taught to Egypt's school children. Do you guys actually believe this? And did you know, guys? Did you know that Liverpool have won 5-0 in their last 2 Premier League matches, beating Watford and Manchester United? They are looking to become the 3rd side to win 3 Premier League matches in a row by 5 or more goals after Chelsea in 2010 and Manchester City in 2017. Man City went on to get 100 points, though. Don't forget that, guys. Mo Salah's hat-trick at Old Trafford last week took the Liverpool forward to 10 Premier League goals after just 9 matches in the season. He is only the 3rd player to reach double figures before his 10th match of the campaign after Les Ferdinand for Newcastle in 95-96 and Dominic Calvert-Lewin last season. And he didn't really end up on a whole ton of goals. So if Salah continues with this current goal scoring form, right, this would be what will happen at the end of the season, right? 9 into 38 is 6. No, 4. What am I saying? 6, 4. It's 4, right? With 2 remainder, right? 4. Which means that Salah, on the trajectory right now, would actually score 40 goals in the Premier League. That'll be a record, of course. That'll be sick. That'll be sick if he goes on to score 40 goals. I don't know why I said 6 just now for 9 into 36, though. My math is pretty strong, man. And that was just a little boo-boo. That's all. That was all it was. Nothing else. Don't think I'm a little dunce boy, Pretty bright out here. Having lost their first 6 Premier League meetings with Liverpool, Brighton picked up 4 points in their 2 meetings with the Reds last season, winning 1-0 in this exact fixture in February. Brighton's Alexis McAllister has scored 2 goals in his 7 Premier League matches this season, just having netted just once in his first 30 appearances in the competition. All 3 of his Premier League goals have been scored as a substitute. Mike Dean would be in charge of this match. So, in terms of my prediction for this one, guys, Brighton, man, Brighton have started out really bright. They've been shining brighter than a diamond this season. Best ever start to a top flight season. Graham Potter working his magic with the team as well. But, look, when you meet superior, elite opposition like a City, got 4-1 last week, and you're going to meet a Liverpool this week, you got to change your game plan. Your game plan cannot be, yeah, let's go out there and knock the ball around and play open brand of football and take the game to this team. No, 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 no. You got to be compact. I think they were brave last season and Liverpool were very depleted. Give props to Brighton. They did well to pick up those 4 points unbeaten against Liverpool last season. But this is a whole new season, man. Liverpool are more cohesive. They have a more consistent 11. With guys like Van Dijk back in the team, Matip back in the team. You see what I'm saying? And Jurgen Klopp, he's on a run right now. They're on a mad run right now. You see what I mean? Their last, let's say, 19 games, I think they're unbeaten. So, could Brighton actually stop Liverpool? Could Brighton stop Liverpool? It's possible. But do they have the weapons to do so? Well, anybody could show up on the day and, come to the party. Trossard, a Solly March comes to mind. Tariq Lamptey, he looked live against City. Cucurella as well, he looked good. Mopé has to step his game up big time. Welbeck, we know, will be out. Lallana will be relishing this opportunity against his old team if he's fit enough to start. I think Brighton has to get the recently arrested is Bissouma involved. Bissouma has to be involved here. He got to be involved, without a doubt. Enoch Mwepu has been in good form as well. It's going to be a tough one. The defense is going to be busy. It's going to be interesting to see how Cucurella manages Salah. How Mane or Jota, whoever starts, is managed by Veltman or Lamptey, if Lamptey starts. This one is going to be a good one, though. But the run that Liverpool has been on, the consistency that they have shown, I only see one winner here. I only see one winner. Teams are going to have to prove me wrong and actually pick up something against Liverpool, because I don't see them dropping any points in this game. I'm going to go for Liverpool to win the game 3-0. 3-0 in front of the Anfield faithfuls. 3-0. It's going to be really hard to beat Liverpool right now. 3-0 win for the Reds, and the Seagulls continue struggling to fly in any weather. So, in terms of their next games, for second place Liverpool, who would remain unbeaten, in my opinion, they will play Atletico Madrid, who they did conquer at the Wanda Metropolitano in their last game. Then they have West Ham, Arsenal, some tests coming up if the Liverpool players actually consider those games a test. So, play against those London clubs last season, it was pretty much formality. As for Brighton, who's flying high? You know what I mean? They're fifth right now in the league. Their next game will be against Newcastle, Aston Villa, Leeds, West Ham, Southampton. They have a nice run of games coming up. Tottenham, Wolves, really nice run of games coming up there for Brighton. So we could see them continue to do well in the league, but I don't think they'll do well in this game at all. And that's my prediction here. Liverpool 3, Brighton and Hove Albion 0. Talk to me, guys. Talk to me. Hope you enjoy that one.